change at all going into this season now that Marcus is gone and there's no question you're going to be carrying the load there? Anything different for you? Is it just another day at the office?
Oh, yeah, it's an overall different feeling, Now I'm older, I know more and wiser, and I got a bigger role for this team. Now that Marcus is gone, I just have to push these guys to their limit. And like all the things that Marcus did for this team, I have to fill those shoes and do more.
Kind of done that already.
Yeah. I mean, I've had good success, but I feel like I haven't hit my peak yet. So there's a lot more in store for me.
Do you think teams like Wake Forest and Georgia can help bring out that extra level that you want to bring out?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all about competing, And, I mean, when people want to see the best out of you, they want to see it against, better competition. Not saying that the Sun Belt isn't enough, because, I mean, it's rising every year, the competition. But, I mean, people want to see those ACC games and SEC games, and they want to see what you can do against that when your name is, being mentioned, like, in the same group as other great players. And, I mean, when you look at those top running back groups, there's not many Sun Belt running backs in there. It's just, like, one or two like me and then, a whole lot of SEC and, big-time football running back names. So, I mean, it's a privilege, and, I mean, I feel like for me to live up to that, I have to show what I have against that type of competition.
Do you feel like an underdog? Do you want to use those games and the Sun Belt games to prove that, like, hey, we're just as good as anybody in the country?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that feeling. I've been had an underdog feeling, my whole life. And, it's still people doubt me, the critics. And it's a lot of articles out there. I try not to read too much, but, you're going to come across some articles, people talking, saying that you're not going to do this and do that. So, I love that. And I take that to elevate my game.
How much will the Tennessee game mentally help you guys prepare for another SEC type of crowd you're going to face?
Oh, it helps a lot. It helps you get the speed of the game and helps you know what looks are coming, and how fast, the game speed is. So, I mean, it really helps a lot.
When you have people talking about how you're taking over now for Marcus, can you kind of maybe explain to them how your game differs from that for people who are saying what's going to be different about the running game? Just you as a player, what may be different from the years past with Marcus at the helm?
I mean, starting off with the little things, a lot is going to be different. Our running style was different. He was a very patient running back, and sometimes I'm not that patient. So, I mean, it just starting from the little things into the big things, like it'll be a lot different. But, I mean, the role's the same for this team. We just want to win. So, I mean, that'll never change.
And you've shown what you can do in previous years, but how do you feel about the depth behind you at running back this year?
Oh, I still feel comfortable. These coaches got a great job at recruiting. So, I mean, I feel like this school always have great depth at running back.
You mentioned that you haven't really peaked yet. Where are the areas where you feel like you've still got some ceiling to go after?
Oh, I want to do a better job at blocking, pass blocking, catching out the backfield, balance, in between the tackles, like when you're in the trenches with the big guys, like keeping my eyes on the swivel, just stuff like that, and really want to work on my breakaway speed and not getting caught from behind.
You hit your stride last year after Marcus got hurt. Did you learn anything from the first couple weeks where it was a little tougher for you?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. When I wasn't getting in the game, everybody know that was a point I went through where I didn't know if football was for me and all that, just the negativity going through your head. But, I mean, this team does a great job of keeping you, uplifted and telling you, football is a game about being patient. And, my time came and, I took full advantage of it.
Really kind of came the year before against Idaho.
Oh, yeah. Well, the year before, the thing that was different between that, Idaho, it happened so fast. Like, I didn't know that game was going to go like that, first of all. And then I didn't know how many snaps I was going to get, because I still didn't start that game. Terrence took the first snap. And, I'm thinking, like, I'll just get my feet wet a little bit this game. But, once I got that first carry, it's like everything just changed. Like, I just had that feeling. Like, I knew it would be a great game.
Do you feel receiving could be something that you make more part of your game this year with however the offense is running, or something that maybe you haven't done too much in the past?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I want to get better at catching the ball at the backfield. I didn't really do a lot of that. Marcus was great at that last year, so I'm just trying to fulfill those shoes and, add that to my game and, just go from there.
Any more questions?